Hello there. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. We have 1 minute and we're going to get started. Not even 1 minute, about 45 seconds. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you had a great weekend. This first weekend of November, or actually, yeah, first weekend of November, the 5th. I'm really confused because we had a party here today. Hi, Christine, and it's Sunday. And usually parties for me anyway are on Saturdays. So I keep thinking it's Saturday and it's not. So I might be off for a couple of days. I hope not. Hi, Marsha. Hi, Donna. Hi, everybody. It's almost 7, so we're going to get started real quick here. Thank you for being here. Hi, Nina. I'm real excited to show you this card today. You may have seen it before. Happy fall. Hi, Richard. Welcome back. You may have seen it before because it's not new. Hey, Marie. But I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw Rose Coleman. Hi, Diane. She's a demonstrator in Canada. And she reminded me of this fold. It's a super cute fun fold. So I'm really excited to show it to you. Now, when I show you this card, if you haven't seen it before, you're going to say, oh, that looks like a lot of work. And it really isn't. I haven't made it in a long time, so I hope I remember how to do it. I should remember how to do it right. But I think you're going to love it. I think it's a favorite fold of mine. As far as a fun fold goes, I think it's a favorite because of the way it stands up when you receive it. So hi Debbie, hi Roz. So let me turn you down and get started with this great card. Okay. First, I'm going to turn you around and get you on the right side there. Now, I mentioned I was really busy today, so I forgot to print out my new sheet with my new host code, but I have it here for you, but I had to write it down because I forgot to print it out. So as long as we have it, that's what matters. Hey, Roseanne. So I don't think I saw any new names here, but just because I don't see a name doesn't mean that's all that's here. So some people don't say hi, so I don't see their names. Hi, Stephanie from Houston. So I want to remind you, if you're new here, my name is Beverlee Morales, and this is my website here at beverleestamps.stampinup.net. So if you decide you want to shop with me, that's where you'll go to shop. And it says it right here as well. If you have any questions or you win something from me, I need your address. So here is where you will email me any of your questions, your address, and that type of thing. Hi, Barbara. So tonight, and Patty, welcome. Tonight we're going to play the me game at the end. These are the things you might win, and in order to win them, you have to say me, or just me, that you want to win this. So we're going to play that at the end, and I'll tell you when to start that. Okay, let me see. I've got to put these in front of my face so I don't forget to play that game. And I'm going to put this up here so you can see my host code in case you need that. So on Tuesday, that's the 7th, you can order from the new online exclusives. But I want to remind you of that because everybody loved this whole suite, this whole collection. So this is available, online exclusives on Tuesday. Today, if you have a mini catalog, you can go to page 42, and you'll see the All About Autumn Suite collection. Hello, Karen. And you will see all the things that come in the collection. Tonight, I'm going to work with the bundle and the designer series paper. And I think this is a new favorite designer series paper of mine too. It's gorgeous. All right, so that's what we're working with. I'm going to roll up my sleeves. I've got on, I call this my scarecrow dress. It's a total fall plaid, and it's got raw edges, and I just love it. But they bell sleeves. So hi Pamela. So I'm going to roll them up so they don't get in my way while I'm stamping. I didn't want to change because this dress is so comfortable. I love wearing dresses, you guys. I just feel like I'm in a nightgown, but yet I don't look like I'm in a nightgown, if that makes sense. All right, so what are the colors? Just 2 colors I think I used on this card. Beautiful colors though, Old Olive and Moody Mauve, which is a new in color. And I'm going to show you the card first. Hi, Louise. I'm going to show you this fold first because I want you to completely understand when I'm making it how it looks. So you would send it. I send all my cards in a clear envelope, pretty much. But I use a clear envelope because this folds down to a 4x4 square, and it fits in the clear envelope very nicely. So I wanted to show you that in case you had the question, does it fit in an envelope? All right, so this is the inside of the card already. Thank you for sharing, Marcia. You're so good at that. You're so sweet. And it opens up like this, and then it crosses over, and it's another easel card. Look at the way this card stands up. Can you see that on your mantle or on your table or on your shelf? Just standing up saying, I am so, well, it says, I'm thankful. I adore this fold. So that's what I'm going to, holy cow, and oh, so nice. And look at those hearts. Ladies, it is. You know how I tell you that why are you doing this to me right now? There we go. So you know how I tell you I put my cards up here on my desk, and then I go in the house, and then I come and back and look at them to make sure they're good enough to show you, to demonstrate for you. This one, okay, calm down, Bev. Stop getting so excited. This one, can you see the wheelbarrow? I'm just saying, can you see the online exclusive made this way? Oh, but any stamp set that you already have, but I just love this one for fall. And I love that it says, I'm thankful. And then you open it up flat like this with a grateful heart. And then you write whatever you're so thankful and grateful for. So you might get a call from the person that you send this to, because they might say, how does this work? But if you send it to a stamper, they'll know, right? All right, so I'm going to show you how to make this right now. Okay, what do you need? You need an 8x8 piece of cardstock to make this card. I'm using Moody Mauve, and I just thought it went so well with the All About Autumn 6x6 paper. Here is the code number for this paper. On this card that I just showed you, I used this design. And there's 4 sheets of each design. And this time tonight, I'm using this design, which is Old Olive as well. It's just the design, the gold design is different. But look, each side of this paper is so gorgeous. You will struggle, this is a promise, you will struggle on what side of the paper to use. Because I don't think there's a sheet in here, look at this, that doesn't take your breath away. Just beautiful. Then here is the Autumn Leaves stamp set. This is the code for the bundle. This is the code if you only want the stamps. And then the Autumn Leaf dies. I didn't use all of them yet. I just got this brand new. So look at all these dies that I haven't even used yet. What I'm using tonight is one of the tags in the dies and the leaves these leaves, and then the largest leaf. Okay. In addition to the dies that go with this set, I'm using the decal circle dies, 2 of them. Okay. All right, but look how pretty. And of course, all the stitching and everything. I'm gonna play with this so much, I just know it. Okay, and so here's the decal circle dies, and there's their code. And I'll just pull these out real quick so you can see how many you get. If you've got this on your list or you're not so sure, look at all of these that you get. All right, and I'm using these 2 here. Okay. You could use regular circles if you don't have the decals. There's the number again, one real quick. Okay. All right, so you definitely need your paper trimmer. And I'm going to put this 8x8 into my paper trimmer at 4 inches. Hi, Roseanne. I'm going to take my cutting blade out of the way, and I'm going to score up the middle really well. Then I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to place the end at 4 again. But this time I'm only going to score from the top to the score line that's already there. So actually it's easier. The scoring blade has a little line right there. So if you line up this line with the score line, you'll be right on. So let me do that. And then I'm going to score up. Come back down. It's real important that you get deep score lines, but your burnishing is going to help you with this card. Now I'm going to lift this up because I don't want to score the bottom half. I want to cut the bottom half. So staying on the 4-inch line, I'm going to bring over my cutter, and I'm going to go just that same line, and I'm going to cut down. Okay, let's see how good oh, perfect. See that? Okay. So score line, turn, score line, turn, score line right to the middle, and then cut line. All right, so we're good so far. Now let's burnish. Burnishing is very important for this card in order for it to bend it easily for you. In fact, I think I'm going to go back the opposite way and burnish again. That can't hurt. Okay, so see what we've got? 4 squares, 2 of them cut in, 2 of the bottom ones cut in half, like 2 little walking legs, okay? So see here? There's how the card works. Now, do you believe me? Hey, Mary, I miss you too, Mary. See how easy this is, ladies? I wasn't kidding, was I? All right, so now we're going to make a score line from the center score line down to the end here, to this corner score line, and here too. Why? To get these little wings. Hey, Debbie. Okay, so can you see that now? All right, so let's go back. Cutting blade out of the way, no cutting anymore. This is the only cut line, and we're going to turn this and put our middle score line right in the cutting track, and then we're going to bring this one down and put it right in the cutting track. Check the top to make sure you didn't move. Everything's kosher. Make sure you've got your scoring blade. That's the light one. And score. Now we're going to turn it this direction and do the same thing. Now, give me a thumbs up if you think that this is easy, like I said. Not difficult if you think this is easy, like I promised. All right. So now we're going to burnish again. Debbie says yes. I don't see any thumbs up. You guys don't think this is easy? Oh, I thought it was so easy. Especially, oh, there comes some thumbs up. Sometimes my the reactions are slower, so oh, there goes Marcia with thumbs up. So see here? Look. See? Ta-da! That easy. So there is your base. So what did I say? 8 by 8. Not cut in half, but scored in half. Very good, Christine. Scored in half. So we've got 4 squares, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. So 8 by 8, 4 squares. Each square would be 4, right? 4 and 4 is 8. So we know we're going to cut our DSP down a little bit smaller. We're going to cut our DSP to 3 7/8. See how it's going to fit right on here like this? I need one more, but I didn't cut that in advance because I wanted to make sure you knew what 3 7/8 is. So if you go to 3, there's 3 and 4. 2 lines before the 4 is 7/8. So we're going to make a square, 3 7/8. Okay, keep these pieces. They're way too gorgeous. They're way too big to not save. All right, so now look what we've got. 3 panels to fit on this card. Mary, this paper is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. All right, so now this piece, I want it to stay one solid square. These 2 pieces, I want to cut them so they can go on these 2 triangles here, okay? So we do the same thing, except we cut that we did with the scoring of that area. We put the tip and the tip in the cutting track. But remember, I've always told you, put your finger underneath the ruler and then bring your blade down and go back and forth to cut. You don't want to start your cuts at the tip of your paper. It could grab and tear up your corners. So that's this one. So now I'm going to do this one. Corner to corner in the track. Put my finger under the ruler, start in the middle and go up and then come back. There we go. Still easy. Still easy. Where's my other piece? Where's my other piece? Did I put it away? Is it under here? Oh, good grief. Yeah, I did this last week too. Okay, let's put these down. I'll find it. It'll pop up. It's probably right in front of me like it always is. So let's just put these down. So I'm using my liquid glue, and I'll tell you why. Same old reasons. You can move it if you need to. So we want to place it. Remember, it's just 1/8 of an inch smaller than the 4x4 squares. And the reason for that is so you can have a little trim top and side and it doesn't go over the score line. So everything will fold nicely. So when you set this down, if you're using the glue, you have wiggle room. Okay. Still looking for my full piece. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. And we're avoiding all score lines so we don't interfere with the fold, okay? Oh, good, Marcia. Thank you. Marcia says it's easy because I explain it so well. That that makes me happy because I want to be clear if I can. I'm still looking for that 3 7/8 by 3 7/8 square that I cut. You guys saw me lay them out here. Okay, well, now, with this designer series paper being so pretty, I really didn't want to cut another piece of it for this square. I wanted to decorate this square though. So what I did was I took my favorite tool. What is my favorite tool? Do you guys know? Those of you that said the Simply Score tool are correct. And so it's this square that I want to decorate. So I want to work from the top of the tool down. So I turned it around. Oops, I need to turn it over too. Confused you. Okay, so let me do that again. All right. I want to work on this square. And I want to work on the back. So I'm just going to flip it over like that. That's what I should have done in the first place. Sorry for the confusion. Okay, so now we're just going to make my corrugated lines. And that saves me from having to use another piece of designer series paper. But if you don't want to do this technique, you can certainly put solid cardstock down layers, more designer series paper, you know, whatever way you want to fill the void. Go ahead and do that, but I want you to see how this looks when you fill up a space using the lines of the Simply Score tool. Now the stylus has a small and a large tip, and I'm using the larger tip, and I'm pressing pretty aggressively because this is cardstock. But if you were using designer series paper, I wouldn't press near as hard because that's thin, and you could go through the paper and make a hole. Okay, so just hi Jean. Just be careful if you're using designer series paper, but this corrugated design or these lines just really add so much to all your work, I believe. Okay, just a few more. It is a little time consuming, but when I'm making my cards, I guess I don't care about the time. Do I have a lot of time? No. But, so look at that now, how pretty that is. And I'm going to cover it up too with a little piece of cardstock, but you're still going to be able to see the corrugated designs all around there. The mystery has not been solved yet. I still haven't found my square. So here is a white piece that's going to go here, but see how you can see the corrugated all around. I'm going to take my Moody Mauve, it's not on the floor, and I'm going to stamp with a grateful heart. Tap, tap, tap. And this is a new stamp set for me. So when I have a new stamp set and it's photopolymer, I do use my piercing mat because sometimes the images may not come out well on a hard surface. So I don't chance it with a new stamp set, and it works really good with this paper piercing mat. Okay. And then I can put this down with my green glue. The people I give my cards to are worth the time invested. Exactly, Cheryl, right? I joke. This is a joke. Total joke, so nobody get offended. I always say, the fancier the card is that I send you, the more I love you. If it's plain Jane, you know, That's a joke. Some of the simplest cards are absolutely a darling, so that's just a joke. All right, so for this mechanism here, for this pop-up easel, let's work on that now, okay? So what you need is a 3.5 by 6 piece of cardstock that coordinates with your base. And you're going to score that at 3 and then 4 3/8. I thought I scored it already, but I didn't. So let's do that. Score at 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3/8. All right. Oh, found my square. Told ya it was underneath my trimmer. Told you it would pop up. Thank you, Jesus. All right. Speaking of thank you, Jesus, just reminded me, and this is very serious. All of you who watched my live the other day where I told you my friend was in the hospital and it wasn't looking good, and so many of you responded so sincerely and so nicely and so caring, and you said you would pray for her. If you watched that and you did say a little prayer for her, even if it was just one prayer at the time, or you prayed for her later, or you prayed for her numerous times, guess what? God is answering our prayers. I got a message today. Hi, Mom.
What's the matter?
I'm working. Nothing's the matter. Hold on, ladies. Nothing's the matter. What's wrong?
Huh?
What's wrong?
What's wrong with you? Come here and have a bed.
I'm working.
Yeah, but you don't work during the
Yeah,
night.
it's only 7 o'clock, Mom.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, no, Mom, I'm fine. You're fine? You're fine.
You're fine.
Yes, I'm fine. You want me to help you back to bed?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we need to go up there.
I know, Mom. I already took you to the doctor. You forgot. You forgot. They're going to fix it on the 28th.
Oh.
Yeah, you forgot. No, I already took you to the doctor.
I have to tell you careful.
Okay. No, I know. The doctor knows. You already, but you liked him a lot. Yes, I'm just working. My friends are all on the TV watching. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My mom, well, you all know, I just needed to help her and get her back to bed. Anyway, if you prayed for my friend, it's working. I got a message today, and she is out of ICU, and she is sitting up, and she ate for the first time. So, oh my goodness, that made me so happy. I was so happy to hear for her progress, and that I'm hoping she's going to be fine. All right, so I scored this. So just a little reminder, since we got interrupted, at 3.5. Oh, no, not that one. I scored this at 3, so right in half because it's 6 long, and then 4 3/8, right? Okay, so this is our little mechanism. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold it back in half. And I am going to I just took a circle from the deckled circles and laid it on top and saw that it was a good size. Prayers are powerful, 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 absolutely true. And we are also, all of her friends are so happy. So I laid a circle on this 6x6, and I said, oh, that's a good size. Okay. So, but notice that there's a little void right here. So when I run this through, it's going to cut out a circle, but it's not going to cut this top part off. Okay. Hi, Claudia. Welcome. So let me get my machine. This acrylic is a little bowed, so I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to run it through. Okay. Tape is wanting to hold on tight. Okay, but it cut out really easy. It was a tape that was holding it there. So now I have this circle, and it is going to be my easel mechanism. See that? Okay. So to finish this off, I cut another circle out of the same color of cardstock, the same size, and I'm going to, because we don't want to see this, so I'm going to put glue here on the bottom half only, and then I'm going to attach another circle the same exact size onto the front. So there's no glue back here, so I can touch that, and I can line up this decal circle on top of the first one. Hi, Lena. And now look. Now it's two pretty circles that are going to be the easel. We can make it a little prettier. I cut out using the next size down circle, the DSP in the pack. So we're going to, look how pretty. I struggled, I swear. I'm like, ooh, should I use this side? Should I use this side? But I decided to go with the glitzy side on everything for this card. I have a special person in mind for this card. And we're going to just set this down here like that. Okay. So let me show you with the finished card what we're doing. We're doing this part right here. This little circle. Okay? All right. So see, you can see the mechanism. You can see the full circle on top, and you can see the DSP behind, right? Okay. So we're safe to put this down. However, this is a square, straight angled at you. But for us to open this card and to set it on our mantle or our shelves, it's going to be at an angle. So I'm going to take this tip of my card and place my mechanism at the angle. Okay? So let's put some glue here. And then we're just going to set this down right in the middle of that square. Now, at this point, I'm going to take my green glue and I'm going to put an itty bitty 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 dot of glue right in the corner right there, and I'm going to let that set up. And this is very important that you let that set up. Green glue, when it sets up completely, it's like tacky only. So let's go back to the finished one. You can't hardly see that little dot, right? But if I didn't have that dot of glue there, this could keep popping open like this. But with that little bit of setup glue, it will stay perfect for you, okay? So that's what that's for. All right. So now let's take some white cardstock, and some designer series paper. Let's see here. See these pieces I cut? They have some leaves on the back. So I'm going to cut out some leaves with that. I'm going to stamp. Let's move this out of the way for the moment. I'm going to stamp my leaves from the stamp set on white cardstock. And I'm going to stamp them in Old Olive. Okay, so tap, tap, tap. Again, my piercing mat, this is a new stamp set, and I want to make sure that I stamp it well. And the piercing mat helps a lot. Okay, same color. You can change colors, and there are the veining dies as well that you could put those on there if you cut them out, but on this one I'm just stamping it. Look how pretty. So pretty. Okay, then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to stamp that one twice. Same thing. There's some, I call it veining to match this leaf with the stem. Okay, so those two are ready and these two are ready. And then I also need to cut out the tag, and I'll just use the white here for that. Okay, so let me close up my stamp set, or my stamp pads. They are so pretty. The leaves are so pretty. Okay. Let's get these two guys on there. I'm going to try to get them both on this end so I can save as much of this paper as I can. And go through with those. Okay. Look how pretty. Just using the designer series paper. Okay, the second one didn't pop out, so I need my take your pick tool. And use the little holes in the die to punch that out. Okay, so now let's go back. And we're going to take the large leaf and the large die. And it's going to cut off the stem. With the die is going to cut off the stem of this leaf. That's okay. And then we're going to, let me get my snits. Get that on there. We need a tag. And then there's only one of this size leaf, so one die. So I'm going to have to use that one twice. And go through there. Just finished dinner and caught you live. Hello there, my friend. Okay. So let's punch out the large leaf. Oops, one of the small leaves. My tag. And, oops, another small leaf. right. Back to our gorgeous card. All right, so see this is set up. It's shiny, so I'm safe now to close this up and push and see how it's going to stay. All right. Yet it's going to allow me to open things up without damaging anything. So now I'm going to take my small tag and the Moody Mauve ink again, and it says, "I'm thankful." I am so thankful right now and so grateful for all my friends who have been having some type of illness or hardship in their life. Everything's getting better. So I'm so grateful for that. I'm going to turn this over and this one as well. And I'm going to bring over 2 dimensionals, and I'm going to use this as my easel stopper. Okay, so let's finish this here. I'm going to lay it down flat, and I'm going to put the green leaf here. What you're going to want to watch for is that you don't get it over any of the score lines or anything. Okay, so it fits there perfect. A little bit of glue and set it down. One of these, a little bit of glue, and set it down. And then I'm thankful. Now I like the leaf to come right in between, right above the M, right like that. So I'm going to put a little bit more glue. I don't want that little stem in there, so right like that. There, right like that. Okay. All right, now I can pop this up, take off my dimensional backing, set one here for the stopper, take off the backing. I'm watching for the edge of my card. I just got to spin these so they don't go off the edge of the card. All right. And then one more like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I'm telling you now, you see why it's my new favorite fun fold? It has taken me a little while tonight because I had to go help my mom for a minute, and I'm trying to explain everything. But I'm telling you, I can whip this card out lickety-split because even though it looks like it's hard, it's not hard at all. Okay, so you can stand this up. And there we go. Now, did you see how I pushed down on the corner there just to keep the 2 squares together like that? Now, has anybody, I haven't been looking up, but has anybody asked me how you fold it to put it in the envelope? So what I do is I just fold it in half like this, and then fold it in half like this, and then I take a clear envelope and I set it inside the clear envelope. Push it all the way down to the bottom. I would take my printer paper and address that and slip it in the back so whoever, the mail, they don't see what your message is if you're putting it through the mail. And your address and stuff will be here, and your stamp, and away it goes. So what did you guys think? Did you like this? Here's this one. Here it is in the envelope. I hope that if you had not seen this card before, that you love it and you know how to make it now. It's called the triangle corner pop-up. Triangle corner pop-up. All right, ladies. Thank you for your patience today. And I will see you on Tuesday with another fun card that has a little bit of movement in it. Yeah, beautiful colors, Roseanne. I love the Moody Mauve and the Old Olive together. We're the Mimi game. Thank you, Diane. I would have been so mad at myself. All right, what's the Mimi game? Don't start yet. Don't start yet. It's too early. It won't count. Let me get a pen and let me write down a number. Let's see. What should I write down? I'll write down that. All right. So let me get the cards. All right. Starting now. Pamela was number 1. Mimi, if you want one of these cards, if you want to be the winner, all you have to do is type in me. And keep typing in me. Keep typing in me. And when I get to the number I wrote down, that person's going to win. So far we only have 1. There's 2. 3. Keep typing it in. You can type in as many times as you want. 4. Diane Haynes is 4. Stephanie Hall, 5. Keep going. 6. Debbie. 7. If you want it, type in me. 8. Marcia. 9. Stephanie. 10. Christine. 11. Pamela. 12. Diane. Christine is 13. 14. Sharon. 15. Sharon. 16. Sharon. Come on, people. 16. Keep going. 17. Roseanne. 18. Sharon. 19. Christine. 20. Roseanne. 21. Debbie Pine. 22. Debbie Pine. Roseanne. 23. Roseanne. 24. Diane. 25. Pamela. 26. 27. Pamela. 28. Debbie. 29. Christine. 30. Diane Haynes. That's the winner. 30. I wrote down 30. Diane Haynes. You are the winner. All right, Diane, do you want the card or do you want the gift packet? This is the little gift packet. I'd have to untie it to open it up, but it's a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 packet. So you tell me which one you want, the card or the packet. Diane Haynes is the winner. We have a winner. She just has to tell me which one she wants, the card or the packet. Just waiting for you to tell me, Diane. Ross says, congratulations, Diane. Do you know which one you want, the card or the packet? Okay, well, I'm going to have you email me because I guess it's not going to come up for a while sometimes. Oh, the card, please. There it goes. Okay, I will send you the card, Diane. You put your name on there. Diane Haynes. All right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed yourself here. Take care. Bye-bye.